Kemba Walker, step back, Walker, cardiac Kemba, does it again!
Ubilis, 7 seconds to go, three-pointer!
Oh! Hutchins! Double order!
Again, comes down to fundamentals.
Oh! My goodness! Sorrentine hit that one from the parking lot!
Watford for the win!
Yes! Yes!
Trip to the Sweet 16. Caney's got it. Rises up. The shot.
And it's good! It's good! From the corner! And it's over! Gonzaga! The slipper still fits! Ha ha! College basketball!
What's going on? We are live for the tomorrow? Tuesday slate. Absolutely, slate's fucking awesome tomorrow.
Yeah, February 4th, right? The slate is, I believe, first day of the year. Yeah. What was that comment?
From the Twitter Spaces. I'm sure we most of these people were listening to that Elf Twitter Spaces.
Oh yeah, that shit's crazy. What a ride that shit is, man. Oh my god. Is that going to be every night? Does he do it? He's done it the last like 4 nights.
I don't know. It's been pretty good.
That man of the library, he gave out like a winnable bet last night for like minus 500 and it lost outright. So just know that the Pump Fake Pod does not give out minus 500s. We made moneyline parlay 1 or 2, but probably not minus 500. Won't even touch.
We do dish out plus 440 moneyline winners though.
Yeah, we do. And we do dish out a 28 and 17 one Saturday as well, too. Absolutely fire.
Yeah. Saturday's been really good to us lately.
How's your night tonight? I know we haven't talked since Friday night into the wee hours of Saturday morning. How's the last 2 nights been for you?
Yesterday, 3-3-1. Make your fucking free throws, ETSU. Would have been green, but today's probably going to be the exact same thing unless Iowa State somehow pulls this out of their ass. I think they might be broken too, man. I think they might be broken. That without Milovic, they've started looking really, really bad.
Yeah, I think they're still a good team. I just don't think they should be as respected as maybe like the second. I don't know. I do think this is one of their better teams. It was just a horrible spot for them. Kansas is going to come out playing with vinegar in their piss there. So
so much vinegar in their piss.
Yeah, I know that one was a loss. Noah Reynolds. I know that one stung. I was going to try to pull something up, but my computer's frozen. I had all the picks pulled up ready to share out. So computer's been acting up. Yeah, yesterday was a good day. I started 4-0 yesterday, but ended up 4-2. Right now we're 3-2. I had Colgate, Virginia plus 13.5, Houston Christian plus 7.5, lost by 8. That was tough. Corpus Christi minus 7.5 hit. William and Mary plus 3.5 hit. Now we just got UAB on the money line here.
Yeah, I got plus 1.5. So the amount of CLV I got did not make me feel good, but let it ride. Let it fucking ride.
Here we go. I think I got it, Trevor. Oh shit! Hold on. All right. Well, I'm just gonna share my personal email. Please don't hack me. Please don't hack me. If you guys can see that, I don't know if you can, Trevor, but this is how we started. Started absolutely fire. Was a good day, man. It's one of those days where like you bet everything and just kind of forget about it. And I don't think I've lost on a Saturday and since early December. So it kind of ended off in the end. UNC was a horrible bet. Yeah, there's that Texas Tech under first half. That was tough, but come on, UConn.
The second they tossing players and shit, they were never going to let anything slide in that game. They were going to be shooting a million free throws.
Not at all. So, yeah, man, it was a good day. Saturdays are the best, dude. I freaking love college basketball Saturdays. We don't get just college basketball Saturdays very often. I mean, in the year, because you got football going on, and now extended football as well too, in the college slate. So yeah, we gotta cherish this. We gotta cherish this.
100%. We will definitely cherish it.
We got a bit tonight though, so yeah, no losing days in February yet for your boy yet. So it's keeping the train rolling from January. So unless tonight I could lose on juice though if UAB doesn't hit. So
well, they're only up 1 now.
Yeah, luckily I got the money.
Fucking just get it done.
So
win
yeah,
by
we
like
need
4 points. That'd be sick.
You got him what, +1, right? Yeah,
1.5 last night. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I just refuse to bet the Iowa State. I mean, hands up, kind of soft, but kind of just wanted to enjoy the game, and it hasn't really been enjoyable either.
No, I've been debating live betting this, but I'm just like, nah. They look like Pitt tonight. Just no offense. Like 2 big games, just no offense. It was terrible. I mean, Pitt was that was an awful pick.
You're addicted to betting Pitt. I was
Dude,
like, I am not laying 13.
UVA sucks, but my God, they showed up tonight. Props to them.
13.5 points on a team that minimizes possessions, and I think Pitt is they are the most fool's gold. Their color is even fool's gold. That fucking yellow, bright yellow color. But yeah, all right. So UAB, we're in that together. Let's do it. I'm going to fill my drink. If you want to lead us with the best game of the night tomorrow to lead us off, Texas Southern. Texas Southern, Arkansas, Pine Bluff.
No, we'll go through the bigger ones. We'll double back around on some of these
smaller ones. Yep, I apologize. I should have filled up a drink before I.
You're good. You're good.
Hang on. Yep.
Marquette, St. John's. Marquette just they just got embarrassed at home. Like that was an ugly fucking game. Shout out them for not following late and covering my live bet, but St. John's is rolling, man. They haven't won. How many of them won? 8 in a row. Their one loss is in conference play is Creighton on the road. They're at home. Marquette's catching points now. Kind of like Marquette to bounce back from this. I mean, St. John's do a fucking loss. They almost blew a shut up, cat. God damn. Almost blew that 19-point fucking lead to Providence. Like they were up 19 with like 8 minutes left. I was like, well, we're fucking dead. And then all of a sudden, Providence came back on them in the Garden.
I turned it off. I turned that one off just because I was like, I had every other game bet on that noon slate, and Tennessee Wake was kind of sweaty, and that Minnesota Washington over was sweaty as well too. So yeah, man, I was shook when that came back and it came down to a last second shot. Like what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate fading St. John's.
I do too, but it's such a short number, and we're catching points with Shaka now. He's not laying points.
And St. John's. St. John's have also won.
Too.
They've won 8 straight. They really haven't been playing as good at MSG.
Yeah. I like Marquette tomorrow, to be honest.
Yeah.
This is a must-have game. St. John's is obviously first, 10-1. Marquette's right there, 9-2. They can tie up Marquette or St. John's here and have the tiebreaker against them. And if it all comes down to the last game of the season, it is at home against St. John's. So I mean, this is a huge potential game for them. I mean, they steal this, and then if, like I said, it all comes down to the last game of the season, they're tied or something. They got St. John's at home. And this is at MSG. It's not at Carnesecca.
Right.
I think Marquette wins outright. And the fact that we're getting a possession, I like that. I'm debating if I'm going to play Marquette, but if I want if they're going to cover, I think they just win outright. And if St. John's wins, they're just going to, I think, probably just dog walk them. But I think this is a get-up spot for Marquette. Fresh off a loss, you got embarrassed at home. Now you're going to go on the road and you're only catching 3 points against the St. John's team that's been steamrolling teams.
And eight wins in a row. I do hate fading Patino, and I'm nervous about this always with St. John's just because they kind of will randomly be beating your ass and let it go, or it'll be a close game and then they just extend the lead. But I think I'm with you on this one. This is a must-win spot. Marquette, Shaka's been here before. I'm not saying Patino hasn't either. But the one thing I want to say, dude, the under kind of favors St. John's a little bit, but this is a big-time bounce-back spot. Cam Jones needs to step up. Come on. Marquette brings us home late. Do we wait to bet this? What are the splits saying, Trevor? Or do we take it now?
It's like 50-50. It opened at 3. It's just sitting there. Total's gone up 3 points, though.
It's gone up 3 points?
Yep, it will open 144. I'm gonna be on Marquette. I'll just take the 3 points.
Yep, I think I'm with you. I guess I won't wait. I was gonna say maybe it gets to 4, but that's just.
I think it's gonna sit around this number for the most part. Like both these teams are gonna take money. It'll just sit around the same spot. Next, Wake says his model's got it at 140. So I mean, if you like unders, that might be a good spot. Kyle said is dropping to 2.5. All right, it's still sitting 3 on DraftKings. So it's if you want Marquette, I guess grab it now.
Yep. All right, I'm taking it then. +3. I see DraftKings bet 365. If anyone's got that. Bet Rivers. Is this a Bet Rivers special? +3.5. Oh shit.
Oh, nice.
I have 7 books. I'm kind of glad since I've started doing this. What do they call that? It's like top-down betting or whatever.
Can tell you. Do we want to talk about the Fed special or just keep her moving? I'm kind of out on this team now. Was it 2 games in a row they haven't covered? Maybe they show up tomorrow. They win out. Right?
Yeah. Well, now what teams? How many teams have been investigated? Eastern Michigan,
NCA&T, Mississippi Valley State, and I don't know about investigate. I was reading that this syndicate group or whatever is bet on these 3 teams. So I mean,
who the fuck has a syndicate on Mississippi Valley State? They finally got one on an outright win or something, or what?
I don't know, but like
it's you. You're like, yeah,
Valley State bad. I mean,
all right. I'll pick Kent State laying the points, but
Kent State's got Arkansas State on deck. This is a sandwich road game.
Well, there's not. That's a little stretchy. That's kind of a mushy sandwich there. Why
are they playing Arkansas State?
The Sun Belt MAC thing. They did it. They've done it the last couple of years.
Oh, the challenge or whatever.
Yeah, they do it. I know they did some at the beginning of the year too. I don't know if this one got canceled, but I know they're doing it. I think every MAC team's playing in it. Yeah, Eastern Michigan plays Old Dominion at home next Saturday, or this Saturday, excuse me. I'll pick Kent State, see if I end up betting them, but I'm betting Marquette. Just picking Kent State. We don't need to talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
We'll see what the syndicate's doing. We'll see what the syndicate's doing.
I want to bet the Fed special, but I'm not going to. I kind of like Florida State here. Notre Dame just lost to Miami. They were up 13. They lost outright to Miami. That's bad. And it came out today that Leonard Hamilton is resigning at the end of the season. Is this does Florida State go on a little bit of a run here?
Do they go on?
Get up for coach.
Is it
send him out right?
Aren't players suing him? Is that why he's getting out of there? Suing?
No, I think he's kind of getting pushed out the door, but they say he's going to resign just so they don't have to fire him. But Notre Dame, I mean,
I'll take Florida State on the money line.
They're laying points and they've lost 4 straight.
I kind of just like the money line and buying the juice, but I don't know. This Florida State team kind of sucks, dude. Have they nailed it in? It's not like Shrewsbury's not going to get them up for this game. I know they just lost to Miami, but everything's got to end at some point. Everything doesn't last forever,
Oh, yeah. 100%. It's just weird that they're laying points. That's just my my old thinking here.
You think Florida State shouldn't be laying points? They're at home.
I know, but I guess that factor in home court. But is there really a home court with Florida State this year?
Well, no, but they're still gonna. The book's still gonna
Fair
open
point.
that.
Fair.
And Notre Dame's 10-11. Why the hell should they be laying points?
I don't know. I just got this.
I think it's more
notion that Florida State is ass. I mean, they are ass, so it's warranted. But I think they get up for coach. I think they're going a little bit of a run here. Play good basketball. I'm betting Florida State, and if they get housed tomorrow, I'm fucking done with them forever. Done forever.
The do not bet list. I'm just taking Florida State on the money line. I'm not afraid to buy some juice. Fuck it.
Yeah, good point. Fuck the 2.5. I'll take the money line too.
Fucking Braden Shrewsbury, whatever the fuck his name is, scores a random 3 late.
Vandy's heading to Florida. Florida's laying 12.
Oh God. Florida off a loss.
Yeah, at home. Auburn on deck.
Auburn is on deck.
Road. So they need to get this.
It's on the road.
What about a team total? They shot so unbelievably bad against Tennessee. They were 6 of 22 from 3, 47% inside the arc. They only shot 67% at the free throw line. Only 7 turnovers. Or no, I'm looking at Tennessee. My bad. 4 of 27. Okay, I was going to say 4 of 27 from behind the arc. 34% inside the arc.
The most cover of last Saturday too was Oklahoma minus 2.5. Vanderbilt was fucking spanking Oklahoma. I said the
yeah, he did. Yeah. I forgot about that game.
2.5. Yeah, and then you just lose by 30. I mean, I want to take Vanderbilt with the points, but that does scare me that they just let games get away from them like that. Kind of similar to the Alabama game. They were somewhat in it on the road.
It's the road that kills them this year.
They still lost by 13. I mean, only lost by 9 to Missouri, Mississippi State by 12. Fuck that team, by the way. Man.
I think I'm going to play that team total.
Well, what is it?
That's a good question. It is not up yet.
No, I'll find it. I got the insides. I got the insides.
It's probably sitting around 80 something, 81, 82. I mean, Vandy on the road gave up 97 to Oklahoma, 103 to Bama, 75 to Mizzou.
It's 84.5.
84.5.
I only see Hard Rock. Hard Rock only has that, not fucking Hard Rock. I don't even have Hard Rock. That's the one I don't even have. This big ones. Fanatics doesn't want me on their book. Michael Rubin, you are a fraud.
They scored 73 on Tennessee. That's the lowest. Otherwise, it's like 84 is the lowest they've scored at home otherwise against anybody.
Yeah. Vanderbilt is ranked. I don't like the team total look. I personally don't, just because I know Vanderbilt doesn't have the best defense and Florida could be hot, but I mean, I guess the team total is better than the full game over. I just think both teams actually have they can kind of lock you down defensively and force you down to like the final seconds to shoot.
I just think Florida bounces back here. I mean, Vandy, they give up points on the road to these teams. Their 3-point defense, 41.2% from outside. That's dead last in the conference. They do force turnovers, but Florida's not a big turnover team. I mean, other than that, 57% inside the arc. Condon can fucking get scoring there. Florida doesn't get to the foul line a lot because they shoot a lot of threes, but Vandy still fouls a ton. So, I mean, if they get to the line, they should be fine. But the 3-point is what I'm staring at, because we all know that's what fucking Florida does. 41.1% of shots from 3. And they score a ton inside. I mean, they're not going to have an issue. Like they'll have the height and size advantage. I'm going to take the team total. I'm going to do it.
84.5.
Yep. Bounce back after they just got embarrassed at Tennessee. They couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. They're going to come home and put it on Vandy. Back-to-back road spots for Vandy, too.
Even better. Give me Vanderbilt plus 12.5. I will take a crack here on Vanderbilt and try to take a spin at it. I think Florida does control this game, so maybe we both can win this. They did allow this 97 to Oklahoma, so this is maybe when they start becoming the real Vanderbilt again after their hot start to the season. But I will. I think I'm going to wait to bet this. Do you see what the splits say on this for me, or are people betting on Vanderbilt, or is everyone hammering Florida here?
I would imagine people are betting Vanderbilt. 49% of
bets. What do you mean people would bet Vanderbilt? Really?
Because Vanderbilt's been a cash cow this year, but I think people are kind of forgetting that Vandy does that at home. They beat Kentucky at home, Tennessee at home. What was the other big one they had? LSU was on the road. Vatech on the road.
I think they sweep this one under the rug, kind of like Todd Golden, man. They just kind of forget about this game, dude. I don't know.
I don't. After that Tennessee game, I don't think they're gonna just say fuck it and look ahead to Auburn. If they would have beat down Tennessee
I'm saying I think Vanderbilt can score points just as much against Florida's defense as well too.
Well, that would be perfect because that would mean Florida's just got to keep running offense and not waste the clock the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game.
I mean, Florida's.
I'm taking the team total. You're allowing 41% from 3. Good luck against Florida doing that.
It is pretty bad. All right, I'm taking Vanderbilt on the spread. Right. Let's take a stab at it and fade the swamp.
87-76. Works for me.
I don't fade the swamp usually. Rarely ever do. And so yeah, this is the one time I always do it like one time a year. I almost did it against Missouri, which I'm pissed about, but still to this day. But yeah, come on. Fucking
Drake's laying 5 at Murray. Drake did lose to Murray this year, I believe.
They did.
Yeah, Murray State. Oh, that's right. They won at home. They couldn't. They absolutely shit the bed.
They lost. Now they're laying 5.
Oh, they had to be laying points against Murray State. I think they were laying like 9 or something.
I'm not saying they're not. Shouldn't be. I'm just saying now they're laying points. I don't like betting this Murray team. I'll pick Drake. I am not going to bet this game though.
Yeah, I mean Murray's lost 5 of the last 6.
8 wins in a row for Drake. I mean, do you keep riding it or not? I'm going to lay off on this one just because Murray's at home. It's not a horrible place to go. Or it's it's not the worst place to play, but it's not an easy place to play, especially on a road spot.
Yeah,
I'll take Drake though. I'm not going to bet this.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think Drake in a revenge spot here. Return the favor. The line does feel a little weird at 5, but it's not the 5.5.
I see 4.5 on FanDuel. I'll take that, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm not betting this.
I don't know. I might bet Drake. Revenge spot. They've been playing well. Murray State's been playing like ass.
Yeah, we'll see at the end of the episode if I bet it. But I'm not. As of right now, I don't know. Don't feel strongly about it.
Fair. What do we got? St. Louis at UMass. UMass is laying a point against St. Louis.
Yeah, because St.
Louis like UMass.
Fucking sucks.
I'm addicted to UMass too. Just a full disclosure.
We know. Just like your worst addiction's Pittsburgh. Like, quit betting on that fucking team, or I'm gonna call the number for you and pretend to be you.
I'm up on the year at least.
No, betting Pittsburgh.
Yeah. UNC. I'm not gonna bring up their schedule. I'm pretty positive I'm up money on them. I haven't bet them a ton. like 4 or 5 times maybe.
They're kind of horrible. I hate this Massachusetts team. They have been playing better. They've won 4 out of their last 5.
St. Louis has Joe's on deck. On the road.
Are they looking ahead to Joe's? I don't. What's the St. Joe's on deck angle?
It's just a big game. I mean, St. Joe's isn't, great this year, but it's still St. Joe's.
Yeah, but I don't know if they can. I don't know if they're looking ahead to that game.
I don't know. I'm not saying St. Joe's is great this year, but it is still St. Joe's at the end of the day. It's the Battle of the Saints.
So you're taking UMass here or what?
Yeah, but I guarantee you they will flip over to the dog tomorrow. People are going to bet St. Louis catching points.
You think so?
Yeah. People love the St. Louis team.
Their defense is awful to watch. Robbie Avila he's terrible. I don't know why everyone loves him so much. Just because the way he looks, like you guys are all
because he was the March
judgmental, assumptive dicks. Like just because he looks like a nerd with glasses, this guy can't play defense worth a lick. He sits there in the paint, gets into foul trouble every game. It's tough to watch him, man.
His nickname's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Of course, people love him. He was the poster boy of March. Everyone loved him. And then that Indiana State team was a wagon last year too, and now they still love betting on them because they're like, oh, they're still a good team. They got the coach Avila and Swope, and no, they're not good. They're not good. I will be betting UMass, but I'm gonna let it do its thing. I think they'll flip over to the dog.
I think I'm with you there.
We're not hating on the cream, all right? We're just saying it's kind of played out at this point. He's not good. People just love him. I get he's a cool dude, but
he's good, but he's on defense. It's awful to watch. I can't watch them on defense. I mean, I'll be honest. Like both teams' defenses suck. I hate this game due to how both teams' defenses aren't very good. St. Louis has the better defense. Massachusetts has been scoring a lot more, so they gotta let's keep the hot streak. Come on, Frank Martin.
They haven't lost a home game since January 4th to Richmond. Other than that, you have to go all the way back to early December.
Yeah, but they fucking lost at home to Central Connecticut. Fuck them. They fucking
Central
suck.
Connecticut's a good team, man. Don't you?
Out of your mind. I mean, they're good, but like they're good for that. You can't lose that game.
That was also the start of the year when UMass was absolutely terrible.
That's what I'm saying. I just hate this team. I guess I'll take them. So
let's do it.
All
right. UMass for me. Minnesota's catching 8 at Penn State. What are we doing laying 8 points with Penn State? They've been fake sharp for like the last 2-3 games. I think they just suck.
Have they been fake sharp?
They've been in spots like the lines and these spots at home. They were playing tight games.
That -2.5 wasn't a good line. That wasn't sharp. I mean, we took it, but it was so stinky. Should have been more. What time is the game?
I'm out at 6:30. Honestly,
you mean 7?
I was looking at the wrong day. It's at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock Central. Fucking
the best time.
You guys act. Yeah, I knew that was coming. You guys act like you're in such a cool time zone because you're an hour behind. Yeah, we get to watch sports an hour earlier and get done an hour earlier. East Coast. Man, Minnesota stinks though, dude.
They've been playing better. Go back to January 6th, 0-0. They blew that game against Ohio State. Still would have covered the 8. Easy. Wisconsin blew them out. No shock. Maryland, tight game on the road at Maryland. Beat Michigan. Beat Iowa. Beat Oregon. Got blown out by Michigan State, which is to be expected on the road. And then lost by 3 to Washington. Penn State, what has Penn State done? They beat Rutgers and
Well, Minnesota's too easy, huh?
I will say it is a little odd that they're catching 8 points, but
It's Minnesota.
it's Penn State, dude.
Penn State is way better than Minnesota.
I beg to differ.
I mean, they're better, dude. I don't care if they've lost. They've played a way tougher schedule than Minnesota.
They're still not good, man. Get a rebound, UAB.
Well, they don't have to be good to be better than Minnesota.
Oh, yeah, but 8 points? 8 points? That's ridiculous. This line's got a little bit of a stench on it, but I think
you're taking Minnesota?
I might, dude. 8 points. Minnesota's played tough, close games. Michigan State and Wisconsin, the only teams that have blown them out since January 2nd against Purdue. That's it. They should have beaten Ohio State, too, had the dude not fouled.
I mean, Dawson Garcia is a bad matchup for Penn State.
We could just bet Dawson Garcia points.
You do whatever the hell you want, man. I'm gonna take Penn State, and they're already down to -7.5. I'm gonna battle you here.
Oh, so they're moving.
Yeah, look at all that. Look at all these people on Minnesota. That's too easy, right? I love it. I love it. I do agree with you. I think the line is weird, but I think it also is Minnesota. And come on,
It opened 9. It opened 9.
Get the hell up there. It's already down to 7. Ooh. Don't you back out. You ain't backing out of this. You ain't backing out.
I never said I was going to bet it. I just this feels like a ton of points. I'm going to bet this one way or another. Either Mini with the points.
Don't you back out of a battle. Not that St. Mary's fucking bullshit. I'm already pulling another drink. Give me Penn State. It's a weird line. I like it.
All right. Best of luck. Actually, not really. We got next Davidson at Dayton. Do you care about this one?
Lay it.
9 against Dayton. Yeah, David. I mean, VCU on deck for Dayton.
I don't know, man.
9 feels like a lot.
I'll pick. It feels a lot with Davidson. Look at you. You're addicted to this -8.5 with horrible teams. Davidson's awful to watch, dude.
No, I'm saying that I still like Dayton. I'm saying it just feels like a big number, but Dayton hasn't really blown anybody out. It's been Duquesne was the last one, and other than that, LaSalle the 31st. Like they don't really win by margin a lot.
And they will tomorrow. Give me Dayton. I will see if I bet this. Dude.
Have they played this year yet? No. They have not.
Have you watched Davidson play basketball?
Yeah, I've bet on them a few times. Hasn't worked out well. Fine, I'll write down Dayton. I'm not betting this game.
Maybe a pick battle there.
We'll see. Kentucky at Ole Miss.
Oh my God.
Kentucky's got to bounce back, right?
No.
Exactly. No, I like Ole Miss tomorrow. Ole Miss is desperate as fuck. I know Kentucky's lost, 2 straight or something?
This might be the last time I bet on either Mississippi basketball team, though. I'm done betting on this fucking teams.
Just the Ole Miss. The reason they didn't cover is Auburn shot lights fucking out. 14 to 28 from 3. I mean, we're 6 to 19 and was.
Ole Miss couldn't stop a cold. Not just they're giving up shots. Doesn't mean that we should not have covered that game.
They were not uncontested. They were not uncontested shots.
We should not have covered that game.
They were not uncontested shots.
We shouldn't have covered that game.
They could have not covered, but those shots weren't just free shots. They weren't uncontested.
Well, I don't want to hear anything about fucking this, that. I just hate betting this team, but I'll do it again. I hate fading Kentucky, but they did lose 2 in a row, Vanderbilt in Alabama. Ugh. I'll take Ole Miss. Ugh.
The only reason they covered against Tennessee, too, is they shot lights out from 3, 12-24. And they forced Tennessee to play their game, shoot all those threes.
Dude, 12 from 24. I mean, they should have fucking covered the game. I mean, they shouldn't have covered the game. Doesn't matter. I'll take man.
Ole Miss is one of the best 3-point. They've got one of the best SEC 3-point defenses. They're top 50 in the country. They're not going to get torched from 3 again, like they just did against Auburn. Kentucky's got nobody inside either. I mean, who's that? Forget that fucking Williams. That dude spent so much goddamn energy on Saturday night. Now you got to hit the road, go play Ole Miss. I don't know. I'm going to bet Ole Miss. I'm going to bet Ole Miss. They need this game bad. The only reason they fucking didn't cover or even lost was because Kentucky shot or Auburn shot lights out from 3.
Here we go. Don't listen to them. We should never have covered that game. We should never have covered the game.
It was not a 10-point game. It was like 5-6 points, like majority of the way.
Yeah, but that's the death sign of not covering a game in college basketball.
You couldn't miss from 3.
You're just staying at 5 right there. Yeah, that's because they're a better basketball team. We should never have covered the game. I don't want to hear that they can make shots or how they made shots. That's not an excuse. It's just we should never have covered the game.
I never said Auburn wasn't a good team.
That's not what I'm saying. Everything. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying we shouldn't have covered the game just because they hit 12 of 24. They can do that a lot. It was just not the right angle. It's fading Auburn is not profitable.
On the road, it is.
Here he goes. I'm moving on. We shouldn't have covered the game. I don't want to hear the excuses. I'm tired of betting this Ole Miss team, but I will do it again and dive.
I'm taking Ole Miss. How the fuck is North Texas? Oh my god, this is a 1-point game now.
Kentucky is 7-3 against the spread in the last 10 games, though.
That's fine. I'm taking Ole Miss.
All right, I'm with you.
Let's do it.
I'm done with that.
If they don't do anything this game, that's it.
Can freaking that Mississippi State team. I don't want to hear about Missouri how well they shot. Fuck Mississippi State. Fuck that team. Fucking love Josh Hubbard, but God, that team pisses me off. I'm done with these Mississippi basketball teams. Stick to fucking football. All right, let's go Ole Miss.
Purdue's laying 7.5 at Iowa. Owen Freeman is out for season. There goes what little interior defense they had and interior scoring.
Yeah, but
this is Purdue in a rout.
Yeah, we don't care about injury news in college basketball. It's a lie.
Well, it is when it's your only interior you got. They have no size inside anymore.
I'm not taking Iowa.
No. Maybe a Purdue team total.
I think you just lay it.
Purdue's team total. I already put a unit and a half on the 7.5, but I was just saying the team total is 80.5.
Talk about should have won the game. I'll take Purdue here on the spread. I'm not afraid of it. Iowa stinks. I'm sick of this. Talk about fake sharp. Iowa this year. They've been fake sharp.
They're god awful.
Oh, let's take Iowa against USC on the road. Let's take Iowa UCLA. Oh, let's take Iowa against freaking Wisconsin. Oh, let's take Iowa against Indiana. Mock. Let's take Iowa against Minnesota. It's a bounce back, right?
Iowa's god awful. They don't.
Oh, they have to cover against Penn State. Nah, gave up a cover as well too. Oh, they have to come back against Ohio State and surely cover an 8.5 spread. No. Give me Purdue. I hate this. I hate betting Purdue. But
yeah, Purdue might be my biggest bet tomorrow.
Oh,
I think they roll them.
Yeah, Hoosiers covered.
Oh, we're gonna get to that one. No
Hoosiers
buckets,
covered.
no buckets, no buckets,
Oh,
no buckets.
they're
no
covering
buckets.
that one too.
Yeah. Boom.
Hoosiers will
UAB.
cover. Hoosiers will cover again, and they'll lose at a horrible last-second decision by Mike Woodson, just solidifying he had a decent team, but with horrible coaching, with no chemistry or any offense. Call a fucking timeout. Don't let Miles Rice dribble all the way down. You had 2 timeouts.
Actually, I don't wish you any luck on that one. Purdue by 15.
I do. I hope Purdue loses outright on the road. That'd be awesome. I hope that bet loses. I'm with you. I want my bet to lose. That's the best part about it. Betting the team you don't like.
We don't have to cap this one. This is just ATM. Give me Toledo 13.5. Don't overthink it.
Ball State was so free.
Dude. I love Buffalo, man.
Yeah. I kind of smell a backdoor though here with Toledo's defense, kind of.
That's what I was worried about, but I'm not. I can't start factoring things in now. It's Buffalo.
They gave up 85 to NIU Saturday.
Yeah, they're gonna play some strong defense. That's why. What's Toledo's team? Maybe a Toledo team total if you don't want to.
Well, that's going to be like 89.5. A half wagon.
88.5.
I'll pick Toledo. We'll see if I end up betting it by the end of the night.
This is a thrill score 34 of 34 per come.
Hell yeah. Okay. Dope. Too bad we're tuning in.
Yeah.
Back to the well tomorrow. Team total under.
Yeah, I think so. They're fresh off a home loss. They're probably going to win this game by 30 plus, to be honest, with or without Emmanuel Sharp. Speaking of which,
I kind of want to take Oklahoma State, but I'm not. I'm going to take the Oklahoma State first half team total under. That's been a system. It's worked out more for us than it hasn't, even though it didn't work out last game. If it doesn't work out again, though, I'm going to bet it again the next game.
No Emmanuel Sharp. He's in a boot, and Kelvin Sampson sitting him for the previous game and this game to get his foot right. So he's not playing no matter what.
Man, they've had so many guards injured. Didn't Shed get injured last year too?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, sucks.
Yeah. So I might double dip. Maybe do a first half team total under for OK State and Houston first half.
I don't mind that, but I think I mean, if you want to double down on 10, if you double on 10, sometimes you get fucked, man. I don't think this is an 11 spot. I don't want to double here. It's gonna hit though. I mean, if the team total under hits majority, but I'd rather just take the clamps.
They've got the number one home first half scoring defense, and Oklahoma State, just for funsies, I'm just going to look this up.
Just for funsies. I love
Oklahoma State on the road, 31.5 points per game, which I don't get how. That's definitely skewed from early in the season. But that's still, even 31.5 is still bottom third of the country. You get Houston off a loss at home, and both play incredibly slow, and the refs always let them play, just follow defense. GG's Oklahoma State. Oh, Huff, you want to go on Kerms tonight? Toast is flying back to, Alaska, land of the...
Sure, go flying to Alaska.
That's where he lives.
Oh, he lives in Alaska?
Yeah, he's an Inuit.
An Inuit. So he's got an igloo as a house. He's got to be like that one dude on YouTube that always hikes out there. You ever watch those videos?
The glasses.
Yeah, the guy with the glasses. Yeah. It's like Wild Boys or something, or with his kids and shit.
I forget what show. I'm
gonna survive out here in -30 degree temperature with just a fort, but dude, he like cooks like he cooks like oysters and paella and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
He's got it down pat. Like I'll sit in my fucking couch and watch him.
his fort is better than my apartment. I completely agree.
All right. First half team total Oklahoma State here.
First half team total under Oklahoma State here. Of course, that's a pump fake system, and probably lay it with Houston. I'd lean.
Yeah, works for me. Georgetown is Xavier.
Oh my god.
Where's Clark when you need him? We need some info.
Info on what?
Epps. Didn't Epps miss the last game?
Whatever the fuck. The teams. They get up when they're not. They get up when they're supposed to. They don't get up when they're supposed to. They get up when they're not supposed to. I don't like this number though. It's Xavier.
Did not play last game. This number feels big, man.
I'll take Georgetown. Gosh, I'm so sick of betting this team. This comes in my February when I'm just like, oh, I'm so sick of this team. A lot of my cap comes into that sometimes, but I will take Georgetown here. I hate laying points with Xavier.
Yeah, especially that. Like if it was like 3.5, 4, I'd be on it. But
I don't
Georgetown
care.
also hasn't covered 3 games in a row.
It's not like
going to get inflated numbers.
It's not like Xavier. Well, they could have covered Georgetown against Butler. It's not like drilling teams at home either. They beat Villanova by 7, Connecticut by 4. I mean, that's a big win. Seton Hall by 22, but I think Seton Hall is atrocious. I hate
asking you shall receive. Clark is in here. Epps is playing.
Let's go, Clark. All right. I said I'm sick of betting this team, but I'm definitely betting this team for Georgetown tomorrow. Screw this Xavier team, too. You battling or are you taking it?
No, I want to take Georgetown, but this line is just is it overinflated because Georgetown hasn't covered and they've lost 2 of their last 3? Yeah, they've actually, what was that? 6 of their last 8 they've lost, and they didn't even cover against Butler. Hey, by the way, shout out me for hitting a Butler bet on Friday. All right, shout out me
for betting Butler. You're a sicko betting Butler. Yeah. You should bet Maryland Eastern Shore instead.
Oh, really test my luck.
Yeah. That's hilarious. All right, let's go Georgetown.
I'll take G-Tom. Yeah, I'll take G-Tom plus 8. I don't know if I'll bet this. It's just it's got a weird stench to it, getting so many points. But they also haven't looked sharp lately either.
Every line
not like sharp, but like they haven't looked good.
Every line in the world's 8.5. All right, what's next? Come on, Sorber.
Utah State at Wyoming. Didn't Wyoming upset? No, that was UNLV.
Here he goes.
The fighting Sundance Wicks.
He's taking Wyoming. Don't have to say much about it. I know you're taking Wyoming.
Utah State off the loss, but they're on the road. Wyoming? There's no in between with Wyoming. Like the fighting Sundance Wicks either like win outright or just get blown out. Like they don't play close games unless they win.
Well, they played close on the road against San Diego State. I think San Diego State, that team is fraudulent.
Yeah, they got problems. Oh, they did just. Oh, that was a 2-point game. You're back home. No look ahead for Utah State either.
I mean, Utah State shit the bed against New Mexico, man.
I think I'm not going to bet this because I think Utah State drills Wyoming tomorrow.
I'll pick Utah State. We'll see if I end up betting it. I'm with you. I don't know, man. Just, the line for me stinks. For some reason, Wyoming gets up for some of these games randomly, but tough start to the Mountain West for your boy. Welcome.
Wyoming did go to Utah State earlier this year and lose by 3.
Utah State's a better team. They're
Wyoming did have 7 more threes made in that game, though.
all right. Utah State.
I want to bet Wyoming so bad, but Utah State off. If Utah State didn't just lose, I would bet Wyoming. Now the main event.
Oh my god. We never play good at the Kohl Center, man.
And
We know
you
where
just played your hearts out against Purdue.
We just played our hearts out against Purdue. We played our hearts out against every fucking team for coaching to get away from it, other than Illinois at home. And Nebraska and Iowa. Lost a heartbreaker against Northwestern. Lost a heartbreaker against Maryland. Okay, the score is not right in Northwestern. That score is inflated. Squeaked out a win against Ohio State on the road.
That was at the Palestra. No. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Penn State.
Right.
My bad. Wrong game.
Penn State was at the Palestra, yes.
What are we even about? We already know what we're doing.
Again, you bet against the Hoosiers again. I will take the points. Fuck it.
Bring it on.
Get up, Follow.
We're gonna have this covered by halftime.
Great, because then the Hoosiers will backdoor it. I'm just kidding. They suck when they're down.
Gene Hackman. Yeah, Helm's right. Who's gonna guard Tanji? And then you got Blackwell, and you got Klesmit, you got Crowell, you got Winter. We got studs all across the floor here. All of them shoot threes. You guys just played it, gave everything you could against Purdue. Couldn't hang on to the lead.
Purdue was too easy,
Wisconsin's
right?
coming to boat race. Wisconsin.
Purdue was too easy. Wisconsin.
They couldn't hit a fucking 3. That game early could have been 10-2, and it would have been entirely different because you guys would have no confidence. Instead, they missed 3 straight free throws, gave you guys the ball, and then you guys ended up taking the lead on the turnover. It could have been 10-2.
We were up the entire game. Do not say we fucking. I hate when these excuses are awful. We were
It's not an excuse.
Entire game. We were up the entire game, other than the first 5 minutes of the second half, which scared me because that dictates how the second half goes mostly. But they fought and they controlled the entire part of that game. They controlled the game. They were catching 12.5. It was too easy. You said, "Eat your words. You'll eat your words tomorrow." I'm only betting this for pure heart here. Do I think we play good in the Kohl Center? No. Do I care about guarding Tanji? Do I care about guarding these people? No. It's a fucking bragging rights game. I'll put my money on the line with this stupid.
I'm putting my money on
that I hate.
I'm doing it too.
Yeah, go ahead. Double down. Double down. Greg Gard's a pussy.
Mike Woodson's got fucking amnesia. The dude has no idea where he's even at. He had to get dragged back.
Has amnesia and be a pussy. John Howard stuck his ass. Mike Woodson.
Are you kidding me? Krabinoff was fucking right on fucking.
So you need another man to fight your battles.
Oh my god, no! He got pulled away. Go watch the video.
Greg Gard.
Gard got pulled away.
Yeah, why did he get pulled away?
They
knew. Yeah. What's he gonna do against Jawan Howard?
Beat his fucking ass. Jawan Howard's a bitch.
Mike Woodson with amnesia could kick Greg Gard's ass.
No chance in fucking hell. God, I cannot wait for tomorrow's show. Cannot wait.
Yeah, just maybe I'll be like you and be like, I actually didn't end up betting IU in the next time, so good call. You're
yeah, I bet Santa Clara. I showed up. I let you talk. I didn't say a word.
Purdue. I've been the battle winner. A majority of battles recently. You're fucked, buddy. You're
recently. Let's go back to the beginning of the year. I was smoking in the non-con.
You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. It was a weak November for me, but strong December still. And
all these excuses.
I didn't give excuses. I'm giving facts. I'm not sitting at this, that. I said it was a bad November, great December, better January. You're fucked, buddy. You're so fucked.
I cannot wait for this game. IU's going to be down double digits at half.
You guys in your legal drunk driving and your stupid cheese worshiping. You guys are fucked, buddy. You're coming to Indy. You're coming to Indiana. Show how real boozing works in May.
Oh, buddy.
Showing how real boozing works for the Indy 500.
Oh man, you guys can't hang. It's gonna be a long fucking day.
I can't hang. I've been to so many 500s. Last year was canceled. Drank till like 8. You're at the track till 8. I was at the track for like 12 hours because of the rain delays. Where everyone was out of beer. It's fucked up. You're fucked, buddy. Yeah, I'll be out drinking you tomorrow night too. You're fucked,
buddy.
Oh wow!
What are we getting your practice in before
Santa Clara is better than St. Mary's. That's some same bullshit.
Hey, they still got to play each other. Again.
Well, they already did. You got your ass kicked at home. How embarrassing.
Yeah, I know they lost that one. They just they couldn't hit anything. It was just one of those days.
Here it is. He couldn't hit anything. Here it is. Not the defense itself of the other team. Here you go. That's exactly what you're going to say tomorrow when Wisconsin's not clipping. Can't wait. They didn't score. They couldn't score. Well, case in point. This line sucks, I will say. Don't you agree?
Yeah. No, Northwestern didn't somebody's out. Was it Barnheiser? He's out for season.
Yeah, I don't give a frick about this, and I don't give a frick about this injury crap in college basketball. Yeah. They're all kids, man. Kids.
You're telling me Barnheiser is not a huge part of this team,
dude. Look at all the injury news. It's either teams that they it doesn't matter. It hasn't mattered.
Well,
when has it mattered? Give me one time it's mattered. I think this definitely could matter a little bit more. I think USC's
this will be the second game without him. He was announced out before the Wisconsin game.
And how'd they do?
Wisconsin covered
pretty easily. I mean, normally they get up for at least one of these spots. I don't. The injury news is horrible with college basketball. Then it goes to like 8 p.m. It's like right at tip. It's like, yeah, this person's out. They just sneak it in. I'll take
I'm gonna take USC. I think USC's been playing better.
I do too, and I like Collins, but I love Musselman more. It is scary that they could be a little hungover after their Michigan State home win, right? Got Purdue Friday night as well. I don't know if they're necessarily looking ahead to Purdue. They don't really know what the Big Ten's like. You can't. I'm confused. Was this line opened at Northwestern? Favored?
Try to find it. No. It opened 1.5 on DK for Northwestern.
As Northwestern favored?
Yeah.
So USC's laying points here in your book?
Oh shit! Am I looking at this wrong? I may have accidentally fucked that up. No, Northwestern's laying the 2. That's my bad.
I'll take USC plus 2.5.
I like it even more that they're catching points. Huh?
I do too.
All right, pretty simple here. Are we just gonna fade Georgia Tech on the road against Clemson?
Sure. I mean,
Clemson's got Duke on deck. I'm out.
Yeah, but they've been drilling these teams. Georgia Tech just beat Louisville at home. They've been drilling these low-end teams. I'll pick Clemson, see if I'm betting them. Probably.
I'm gonna lay off because it's a big number, and Clemson's got Duke coming in on Saturday. And you want another early money line call? Clemson
for Saturday.
Yeah.
Did this last year with Duke or against Duke. Come on, Little John, get up for a game.
Oof.
Yeah, I'll pick Clemson. we'll see if I end up betting them.
Same. Bonnie's are at Loyola. Loyola's laying 2.5.
Oof. Loyola squeaked out of cover, didn't they? On Saturday.
They blew that. They up. They were up gigantic. Like what, 30 or something? 20?
Yeah, and then they what? Only won by like 2, but they were down at one point in the final minute.
They had a 31% chance to win late after having a 92, according to KenPom, which that 92 feels low if they were up 20 at half.
Bonnies haven't been playing that good, man.
No, but is Loyola spent from that game? You were at the highs, you were up 20, you were gonna coast, and then you fucking were losing, and then you had to fight and claw back to win. They just went on a roller coaster. Bonnie's starting to play better, 2 straight. I know they squeaked it out against Fordham, but they
beat Fordham.
I know, but they still found a way to do it.
Whoop-de-doo. Or were they laying 8.5, 9.5?
I don't even know. I couldn't tell you. I don't remember. These two play already this year or no? No.
I'll take Loyola. I like them at home. Battle?
No, Loyola does play better at home. They are coming off that scare. No look ahead.
Just kind of worried about St. Bonaventure's defense. I mean, they've definitely been ATS machines, but that was kind of earlier in the season, right?
Yeah. And then everyone caught on to it, and then they just hit a brick wall.
Yeah, I kind of do think. I mean, I'll take Loyola. I feel like we can get some live angles as well too, but for the sake of the show, I'll take Loyola now. I don't know. Come on. You don't lose in front of Sister Jean. The time you lost, you just disrespected her and just sitting down and just not even shaking her hand. No high five.
Yeah, that was crazy.
These games are all going to be close. They haven't won. They haven't played a close game. I mean, every game they've played has been close for the most part recently.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
If you look on paper too, Bonaventure should easily be the favorite here, but nah.
Home team. Loyola's at home.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you a little bit.
I'm worried about Bonaventure's out rebounding Loyola, but on the shortest spread, come on. Just get it done at home. KenPom says St. Bonaventure's winning outright. Screw your analytics, KenPom. Let's go, Chicago.
I'm with you. All right. So Juice likes Bonnie's. I'm not going to bet this. I mean, someone does. Good for you. Oklahoma's catching 17 at the Jungle tomorrow. 17.
Fading Auburn is not profitable.
Oklahoma did just win by 30 after they were down, 10, 15?
Yeah.
Auburn got on deck. Florida. Auburn's got Florida on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm picking Auburn here. No bet. I don't want to fade them, but I do agree with you. It's a lot of points, but Oklahoma's defense sucks. They will not be able to rebound. They just blew their load against Vanderbilt. Auburn could be winning by 6 with 3 minutes to go, and they still cover this number.
Very easily could. Turnover is going to be an issue.
Turnovers will be a big issue, and Porter Moser's just going to sit there all disheveled and shit. He's all pissed off.
It opened 16.
Oklahoma's defense stinks.
Yeah.
I might end up betting this, but laying that many points normally isn't that profitable in the P5, but
what's Auburn's team total? 86.5.
I'd more so look at Oklahoma's, but
Oklahoma's 68.5.
come on, Auburn, get it done.
I'm with you. There's no chance in hell I bet Oklahoma. Doesn't that feel a little baity to take the gigantic number off of with a team that just won by 30?
Yeah, dude, they've held teams to under 68 the last 4 games too. Oh, Texas A&M, sorry, they had 75.
They've hit 68 plus in 4 of their last 5. Otherwise, they've gone under this number what? How many times? They've gone under this number twice all year. At Georgia, lost, scored 62. And then at Arkansas, scored 65. Oh, A&M 68 even. I might just take that Auburn team total under.
Under?
Yeah. KenPom's got them at 71. They're listing at 68, a number that they've eclipsed.
Auburn's team total under?
No, Oklahoma.
Okay.
Oklahoma's not going to be able to rebound. They're going to turn it over like a motherfucker.
Just taking Auburn.
Auburn can play, they can suck some time off the clock a little bit, make you work defensively. They'll have the size advantage. Oklahoma's, yeah, give me Oklahoma under.
All right, I'm just taking Auburn. Let's both win. Fading
85 to like 62. That seems pretty reasonable.
I'd support that.
I'm late on banners. Next game, Kansas State at Arizona State. Okay.
You skipped the big one.
What did I skip?
Baylor, Texas Tech.
I skipped. Oh, shit. I didn't even see that. Oops, my bad.
Lock.
Oh, Baylor, Texas Tech. Oh, my
Lock.
God.
Baylor.
Really? Off of that 21-point comeback?
Really? Off of Texas Tech's?
That's what I'm saying. Is like this game is tough because of that. They're both coming off of letdown spots here.
Yeah. Too many points.
Tech is like 7.5. That does feel a bit excessive.
It opened at 8.5. I think.
Oh, it's coming down.
I'm locking Baylor on the plus on the spread.
I'm tempted seeing that number.
It might be a little chalky here, but and kind of or square, I should say, not chalky, but square. But they're not horrible on the road. They won at Utah. They went to OT against BYU.
I'm not saying they're bad. It's just you look at it from a spots perspective, it's terrible for both of them.
Yeah, but guess what? Texas Tech's now in the top 10 AP poll. I mean, they're a hangover spot for them, right?
Yeah, they did get all fired up when Toppin and fucking McCaslin got tossed.
They've won 6 in a row too.
Are you calling for Baylor money line?
No, I'm just saying.
If you take Baylor plus 7.5, I think you got to sprinkle the money line. Texas Tech just went on the road, beat Houston. Now they're coming home.
I don't have to do anything.
I'm just
Baylor
saying.
Baylor plus 7.5. I'm not going to sprinkle the money line. I'd rather sprinkle the money line on it.
I'm with you though. Baylor, big comeback win. Edgecombe didn't play, and you can argue the same because he was hurt. So actually, that matters too. Edgecombe potentially, he's been going off lately.
It doesn't matter.
VJ Edgecombe matters a little bit. Come on.
It doesn't matter.
Come on, man. VJ Edgecombe matters a little bit.
Doesn't
matter. I know they came back and won without him. I know that. But
this injury stuff is all fugazi. It's just in your head. Programs matter. It's next man up. What happens when you get fired from your job? They hire someone else. What happens when you quit your job?
Doesn't mean you do your job as well. Doesn't mean the new guy's as good as you at the job.
Next man up. Then sit the hell down. Then I mean, it's this injury fugazi news is ridiculous. It's the worst thing in the world.
You have to admit, no Edgecombe would matter a little bit.
Does it?
VJ Edgecombe, yes.
I mean, does it? I don't
VJ
know.
Edgecombe, last couple games, 14 points, only played 25 minutes against Kansas. 28, 21, 30, 18, 14, 15, 18.
Doesn't
And
move me.
assist 5, 3, 3, 4, 2, 4, 4, 2. 5 boards, 6, 5.
Doesn't move me.
2 steals. He's ending because he matters a little bit.
Doesn't move me.
It's fine. I'm probably still gonna bet Baylor, but you can't tell me it doesn't matter a little bit, man.
It doesn't move it for me. So I mean, it matters to you. It doesn't matter to me. It's just different cap there. I'm not buying into this crap where I got to do a treasure hunt to find out if a person's playing for 15 minutes for a tip. I hate it in college basketball. And every time we look at the injuries and we bet a game on injuries, we're always wrong.
I'll give you that, fair, but I just want you to say if Edgecombe matters a little bit to this roster.
I mean, he matters, yes, but it's completely out of context.
That's all I'm looking for. That's all I'm looking
He
for.
matters to the roster, but it's completely out of context that I'm going to cap a game based on a player in college that is out because next man up. Kentucky, if you faded off Kentucky against Tennessee, how'd that work out? It's all fugazi. They want you to believe it.
I didn't.
Texas Tech just got into the top 10. They just had a big win against Houston, a game they maybe even shouldn't have won, but they definitely controlled that game for all 40. So props to them. Hangover spot. Fade in Lubbock.
Kansas State's catching 1 at Arizona State. I want to take Kansas State.
Who the fuck is emailing me? What the fuck? You want to take Kansas State off the big win? Yeah, I can't stand Bobby Hurley.
Dude, I'm pretty sure Arizona State's going to be without some guys, too. I'm pretty sure BJ Freeman headbutted somebody.
Dude, oh my God. You're a medical center over there, dude.
Did you see the end of that game by chance, though?
Yes, I watched it because I had Arizona State plus 7.5.
Sorry about that.
Did you not?
I caught bits and pieces of it. I had other games on.
You didn't bet Arizona? I thought you did.
No, I didn't.
This team's
I would have bet Arizona State with you, though.
It's not like Kansas State. They've been playing better, but dude, they acted like they won a Super Bowl. That locker room was disgusting. Jerome Tang's letting them all pour water on them. Sorry, Elliot, but that was a little too much for fucking beating Iowa State on the road.
That was Hilton's first loss in what, 20, almost 30 games? It's a big win. They've been getting their ass kicked there for years.
Well, good, because now what? Now they don't. That's exactly my cap. They think it's the biggest win possible.
I'm going to take Kansas State. I'm buying into this Kansas State team. Arizona State is absolute dog shit, and they're coming off of a pretty emotional game too. So I think the spots kind of factor out to an extent. I mean, you can see Arizona State
terrible on the road. I'm battling you here. This is the last time I'm wrong. Last time I bet Arizona State. Fair.
You're getting onto the Arizona State train as I was leaving the station. You hopped on.
No, I took Arizona State plenty of times this year. What do you mean? I picked them to win against Grand Canyon outright, and they were catching 5.
That's true, you did. I also picked Arizona State over
against Gonzaga. I picked them to cover against Gonzaga. They did. I picked them to beat New Mexico. They did. I picked them to beat St. Mary's. They did. I did. I bet on them a lot. Florida, I ate shit on. That was a loss.
We all did on that.
BYU was a loss. I've kind of stayed off of them for Big 12 though. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. You were in the beginning of the season. I was in the middle. As I hopped off, now you're getting back on the train. We haven't been able to quit this team on the show.
No, I ain't hopping on the train. I'm just they definitely don't have any depth here. Kansas State has more depth, but come on, let's fade the Dasani water shower in the locker room. That's my complete cap on the game.
That's fair. I may
They're
this
going
may
to
be
Tempe.
terrible. They may lose by 15 tomorrow, but
They're going to Tempe. The Waste Management Open. It's going to be absolutely packed in Tempe. Coleman Hawkins, he's going to fall into temptation tomorrow. He's going to get boozed up. They're all going to get boozed up. They're looking ahead to Kansas at home too.
Yeah. All right. Michigan State is catching 3 at UCLA. Over under 139.5.
Second road spot for Michigan State.
They're catching points now.
I will take Michigan State and Tom Izzo. I admit I've been wrong on UCLA a few times as of recently. 5 in a row. They're riding high. The Grammys was begging for money last night.
I saw that complete. I was like, that's fucking wild.
Prayers to everyone in the Palisades. That's horrible, but I'm trying to live myself. That sounds selfish, but I don't need Trevor Noah's money, or he don't need my money. You guys donate, Grammy people. How about they share the amount of money that everyone's donated there? How about they have a donathon there versus having the standard people who have probably already donated some cash and their hard-earned cash. Speaking of donations, it may be Michigan State fading UCLA, but I will take Michigan State. I think they're the better team. They've gotten acclimated out in California. We were on USC plus 5.5. Come on, fading 9 wins in a row in the Big Ten. Hell, fading 13 wins in a row, 14 wins in a row, whatever it was. One of the longest winning streaks. I think they get it right here and at least cover the spread.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like Michigan State, but UCLA's been playing so much better since they started playing that American. And I don't think there's really anybody on Michigan State that could really compete with that. That's the problem. Carson Cooper, maybe, but he gives up like 40 pounds, 30 pounds. What's this American? 7'3", 240.
Height doesn't matter here. Heart does. Michigan State's got more heart. We ain't scared of a 7'3" center. Take it. Battle. I'm just locking it on the fact that they lost. It's the second road trip in a row. I mean, I'm with you, but I think Kohler can hang down low. I think guys can hang down low even if they're 4 inches smaller. Sometimes that disrupts tall people, dude.
Izzo's he's not gonna get swept on his first West Coast trip in the Big Ten. UCLA has been playing good. They are due a loss.
Good.
Maybe they win. Maybe they win late. Like I could easily see this coming down to free throws late. Like tie game back and forth between 4 points the whole way. Gets down late. Michigan State's up 1, down 1 or something like that, and then it comes down to free throws. And that's where it ends. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be a blowout one way or the other, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll ride I'll ride the Sparties with you. It opened at 3.5 too, so it's down a little bit. But Arizona's at BYU. BYU's laying 1.5.
Oh.
Is there going to be any defense played this game?
I don't think so.
BYU at home. The only time BYU lost at home was after the Houston game. Oh, shit. That's what we're not thinking about the Texas Tech angle. They just played Houston. Fade, yeah, Baylor.
I've already locked up Baylor. I know.
I'm officially locked up now.
You're right about that. I forgot about that too. Dude, this feels like a spot everyone's going to bet at BYU and then Arizona wins. Or do we bet BYU and just take it, hope for the best? Going into elevation, Arizona's off two big wins in a row. They were just in the valley in the desert. Now they're going into a little bit of elevation, 11 o'clock. They've won 4 in a row. So is BYU, I guess. But BYU's been playing a lot better. I will take BYU. Something just feels wrong. Feels kind of fakey. I feel like everyone's going to bet BYU. But I'll take BYU on the short spread at home.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like BYU here.
I don't mind the over angle for you, but that one just feels a little too obvious almost.
Yeah. I think maybe Arizona has a little bit of a letdown potentially.
Yeah, they go back to how they were playing.
Yeah, because people are buying into them now. Now people are crowning them like they have a chance for the Big 12. They're playing really good. Let's not forget they went to win that Iowa State game without a 60-foot heave, and then Arizona State game was way tighter than that final score. I think they go to elevation here, and BYU just hits every fucking three on them, and BYU just wins by like 10, 15.
I like it.
I'll play the money line just because, but
yeah, that's what I did. Yeah.
All right, last game of the night: Boise State 3.5 at UNLV, over under 141.
Oh, I hate these teams. Or I hate UNLV. I hate picking UNLV games. What do you got in this one?
I really haven't had a good feel on Boise State this year at all. Like they've kind of stolen money from me.
Yeah, you wanted to take Fresno State plus 19.5. I talked you off that ledge. Thank God. What is?
See, I told you I don't have a pulse for them this year.
Don't bet on Fresno State. There's no pulse on. You don't have to have a pulse.
Boise's got nobody on deck. They just are coming off a 20-point drumming. UNLV has started to look like shit. They are home. They lost to Boise this year too. They got embarrassed by Boise by 22 earlier this year.
Dude, I'm not picking.
Give me UNLV.
All right,
I think UNLV wins outright.
I'll pick Boise State. Probably not bet them.
Yeah, if I'm betting the BYU game at night, then I'm probably not going to bet this. But I think UNLV repays the favor here. 4-point loss. They're only catching 3.5 at home. Boise's starting to look pretty good.
You may be right. I mean, I think people are going to bet Boise, and you may be right. I've been so wrong about this UNLV team at times when I've bet them, so I've just been laying off of them instead. To be honest with you.
And yes, thank you guys for the 300 subs. We just hit 200. I felt like last week or something, and we're getting up there with the viewers now. So appreciate it. You guys are you guys are the best. All you guys that are here.
You guys are awesome. You're making this year some of the most fun I've had capping games over the last 5-6 years. It's been fun. Last year we were talking to 0 viewers, 3 viewers. So appreciate you guys. Love of the game. Yep.
All right. Well, we got to wrap this up, and then sounds like we're going to be doing Kyle Kerm show on YouTube. So if TCE's not on, guys can pop in there, talk some hoops for 30, 40 minutes, and then it's TCE time. But you know what you're betting, or do you want me to start?
You can start.
All right. Marquette +3, Florida State money line. UMass. I'm going to wait on that. I think they're going to flip to a dog tomorrow. Ole Miss -4.5. Toledo -13.5. That's an ATM fade of Buffalo. Oklahoma State first half team total under. Wisconsin -10. USC +2. Oklahoma under 68.5. Baylor +8. Kansas State +1. BYU money line.
All right, yeah, I got Marquette, Florida State, Vanderbilt, Penn State, Indiana. You're fucked, buddy. And I may wait to bet this. In fact, that if it goes up, so UMass wait to bet. Purdue, Georgetown, USC, Ole Miss, Michigan State, Arizona State, the Oklahoma State first half team total under. Loyola, BYU. Picks that I have but haven't bet yet: Boise State, Clemson, Utah State, Auburn, Bowling Green, Ohio moneyline parlay, a little Maction moneyline parlay. And games that I probably won't bet: Kent State, Drake, and Dayton. Although I picked those were my leans, those are definitely ones I won't bet. Other ones we'll have to see. I'll put some in the comments section from this video. And then Toledo, I'm with you. So let's lock in. Let's do it. A fun show. Go check us out on Kyle Kerm Show. Check them out. They're always live, pretty much I think every weekday. Couple times a day, every once in a while too. So
yeah, they do NBA and college recap for I think 4 Eastern and then midnight Eastern for college. But TCE apparently is 1:45 a.m. So it's going to be a late one for you TCEers out there. So
let's go.
I will probably be in there and fall asleep in the middle of it, but I will be there.
Yeah, I'll be in the middle. I'll be there as well.
All right. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. See you tomorrow.
Appreciate you guys. Toodles.
See you tomorrow.